Hi, this is Drew Georgiadis, Chairperson of Public Works and Planning. It is March 18th, 8:52. We are starting our committee meeting right now. I said 8:52. The agenda, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. Chris Carroll, we're going to take roll call. Present are Drew Georgiadis, Jonathan Delgado, Jay Walk, Chris Carroll, Nancy Dunne, Peter Britton, and Colin Colburn. Absent is Andrew Graceffa. Okay, that's it. Moving on, we need to look at the minutes from the regular meeting of February 26, 2024. Anybody want to make a motion?
Accept the minutes as.
Peter Britton makes a motion as accepted, seconded by Nancy Dunne. All in favor? Minutes approved unanimously. Moving on to item 4, to hear and act upon the following appointments for the Historic District Commission, the Fair Rent Commission, and the Ethics Commission.
These are going to have to do each one individually.
Okay. I can't do them as a group. Okay, item 5. To hear and consider act upon the following appointments to the Fair Rent Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen: Eileen G. Francis, Carl A. Usketsegui. Is there a motion to accept these two candidates? Anyone want to make a motion? Peter Britton make a motion. Anybody want to second it? Jay Walk.
She skipped over Jane.
Oh, Accomando.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That was 4. Right. So this. Okay. Item 4 to accept James Accomando. Drew Georgiadis second. All in favor? Aye. Unanimous on James Accomando. Item 5. Appointments to the Fair Rent Commission as recommended. Eileen Francis, Carl Usketsegui. Anyone make a motion to accept these two candidates? Chris Carroll makes the motion. Jonathan Delgado seconds. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Unanimous vote. On to item 6, to hear and act upon the following appointments as the alternates to the Fair Rent Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. It's James R. Kessie and Maureen Greenberg. Is there any discussion? I am going to abstain because they didn't come before us, so I'm going to wait to hear from them next week. That's my discussion. We will make a motion to accept. We haven't made a motion, right?
Nobody's made a motion.
Okay, motion. Jay Walk makes the motion, seconded by Nancy Dunne. All in favor? Nancy Dunne, Jay Walk. Anybody want to abstain? Drew Georgiadis, Peter Britton, Colin Colburn, Chris Carroll, and Jonathan Delgado. I didn't understand. Okay, Nancy Dunne is now abstaining. Okay, all opposed, none. So the motion, one yes, all abstentions. Okay. No, we're abstaining because we haven't talked to them.
Yeah, but does they want?
We can't go on the consent calendar. No, it doesn't go.
No.
We're not. This is a committee, so it just keeps it off the consent calendar.
It's still has to be voted on.
Next week we will vote. So, Item 7, to consider and act upon the following appointment to the Ethics Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Lisa Callahan. Anybody make a motion? Okay. I'll second her. Peter Britton first. Peter Britton first. I'm seconding because we both know her. And any discussion? Nope. All in favor? Aye. Unanimous, Lisa Callahan. Item 8, to hear and consider act upon the following appointments to the HVAC Indoor Air Quality Building Committee as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Joseph Valley. Anybody want to make a motion to accept Joseph Valley? Jay Wolk is moving. Drew Georgiadis will second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Abstentions? No. Nothing. Passes unanimously. So, okay. Am I going too fast, Chris? Okay.
No.
Item 9.
But I had to go from the computer to, I write much faster.
Item 9, to hear and act upon the resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the Board of Bond Resolution titled Resolution Appropriating $130,000 for the cost of non-recurring capital project and authorizing issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation be hereby approved. This is for the fire truck.
The maintenance truck.
The maintenance truck, right.
Not a fire truck.
Right, the maintenance truck this money is being requested by the fire department.
Yep.
So, any discussion?
I make a motion to accept.
Okay, Peter Britton makes a motion. Chris Carroll seconds. All in favor? Aye. Abstentions? Okay, Peter, Colin Colburn abstains. Any noes? No. Okay.
You abstain?
Item 10, to hear, consider, and act on the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the bond resolution titled a resolution appropriating $3,260,200 for the cost of certain non-recurring capital projects and authorizing issuance of bonds finance such appropriation be hereby is approved. So these are all of the Bill Hurley bridges. So
As well
as the wall, the wooden wall.
So, and the driving range.
No, the driving range is,
It's in his.
It's in the same.
yeah, this is not the driving range. It is the driving range. Okay, so what we can do, guys, if we want, we can make a motion. Okay. I'd like to make a motion that we amend the item and remove the driving range money so that we can vote on it, subtracting the amount of the driving range. How much is that, Colin? Removing $275,000 for the right. Till we know more information. So, does anybody want to second my motion? Nancy done it. Okay. So now we're voting on the motion to remove the driving range money from the $3,260,200. All in favor of my motion? We're removing the driving range. But we have to, let's vote.
We're taking 275 out of this bond to the driveway, because we don't know yet if that's appropriate. Correct.
So if we pass this motion, the rest of it can go in the consent calendar, and then we just have to vote on the driving range next week.
985-200.
So all in favor of my motion to remove the driving range money? I got it on Signal. Margaret suggested that we do that, to move the other things to the consent calendar, so we can move them.
They don't. We have enough time at the time.
We have a lot of questions. Chris, that's not the issue. The issue is we have to vote in the motion. There are a lot of questions regarding. We don't have any questions.
He owes us a lot of information.
Yes.
I'm not
Okay, so let's vote on the motion, guys. Motion.
Okay.
To remove this. All in favor of the motion?
I did.
Okay. Now, back to so that's now removed. So now we need to accept the amended, right, the amended list of items. Okay. Yeah, right, and that, okay, Peter Britton, I second that.
So Peter moves
to approve the amended motion. Drew Georgiadis seconds it. Now, let's have a discussion. So we made a motion to remove the driving range because we have questions for Anthony Calabrese. He's getting back to us with the information that we requested from him. So this is to approve the other expenditures so they can go on the consent calendar, and Bill Hurley doesn't have to come back for the bridges. We made a motion. Okay, any more discussion? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Unanimous. Okay.
Also going back to the golf course, the driving range, just to give you a background and some information. So if we had asked for the when they were redoing Smith Richardson, we asked that the driving range be taken back up to the golf course,
right
near the clubhouse.
Get it down next to Dave's house.
But it didn't. In fact, you weren't on the bus, so it didn't happen because there was a fire concern that they weren't going to be able to get the trucks up to that road in case of an emergency. That's why they kept it down where it has, in this area where it shouldn't be. It should be up by where the clubhouse is. Well, any golf course you go to, the driving range is up by the club. You
can walk. So we want to take a cart.
And it was expensive, and they didn't want to move it.
You can't take a cart too, can you?
Because originally it was supposed to be 3.5 million, and we delayed it 10 years, and then it cost 7.2.
I've never made it down there. I drive to that range.
I've been to that range. It's a little like, yeah, you do.
Would it be better if we was up by the
Oh,
club?
I think really has to be.
Okay, guys, item 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Pull it out, because those are the only ones we have questions on, and we voted on the others.
I think
So,
we're going to get another $100,000 in revenue, and I'm not sure that's there, so. Given where it is. Have you ever been at that range?
no, Anthony's revenue is very,
Yeah, you can double the revenue.
well, that's because he's Park and Rec.
Yeah.
Okay, item 11.
Item 11.
To hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that a bond resolution amending and restating a resolution entitled Resolution Appropriating $3,717,899 for the cost of certain non-recurring capital projects to finance such appropriation to expand the scope of the Jackie Durrell Pavilion upgrades project as described herein. So it seems that we've already approved this money, but we're
All they're doing is
adding 200.
No, we're not adding anything. They saved on the Jackie Durrell Pavilion. They saved $54,000, and they want to reallocate that to do decking work. The same deck that they're using.
But this would be another 30 to do the deck. It's 80.
Well, they won't need that whole 54.
But they're not asking for any more money.
Right.
Yeah, they said
They're
somehow
going to
they're
take it out of their budget.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
it's all going to work within there. So what we're saying is,
Just changing the scope.
that's exactly what it
Okay. Who put this motion? Chris Carroll make a motion. Colin seconds it. Any discussion? Nope. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Abstentions? Passes unanimously.
Yep. I don't understand.
Item 12, 13, 14 do not require any action.
Last time we did that, we got yelled at because we didn't vote on the member.
Right.
So this is just the. But I don't see anything.
I don't see anything. No. So,
I'd like to move to
Chris
end
Carroll
this
removed
meeting.
to dismiss at 9:07. Second. Okay. All in favor? Okay. All right.
Now hit
Okay.
star 9.